Hi, this is the podcast committee with special guest
Liam Russell.
and we're going to talk about July 1st, which was yesterday, and July 2nd, which is today. And so yesterday we woke up and we went straight to the Pratt Museum.
The Pratt Museum was really cool. We just saw stuff from marine life to whales, just a bunch of different things. We also saw a old cottage or cabin that they would have back during World War II. And also we took a little walk around the trails near the museum, and it was really fun.
We learned a lot about how the Catch McVeigh was involved in the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and we learned about the grizzly bears in the area and how people have had to kind of put up with the bears and the bears have had to put up with the people, and we've learned about the way that the land around the area was settled by the government giving land to people who had to farm the land and build a house and stuff. And we also, when we went to the on the nature walk, we kind of learned about some of the plants and animals of the area, and we also saw a lot of cool artwork that native artists had put up there.
In the Pratt Museum, there was an exhibit all about the Kilcher family, which was one of the owners of the seaside farms that we were staying at. And we watched a cool little exhibit kind of movie thing about it. It was really interesting to see how different things come together.
During our time at the museum, we had a little bit of free time, and the people who were going halibut fishing left early, and then we left a little after them, about 20 minutes, and then we went back to the campsite and had brunch, and we had chocolate chip pancakes or blueberry pancakes or regular pancakes, and we had one.
So the people who went halibut fishing went back to camp, and we had pancakes, and they were really good. I had chocolate chip pancakes, and so I'm going halibut fishing. And so then we got in the van and we drove down to the docks, and some of us had to get our fishing license, and then we got on our boat. Ours was called the Sizzler, and then there was Captain Paul, and then there was deckhands James and Don, and it was a really nice ride. We sat outside. It was me, Georgie, Hannah, Matt Siebert, Jesse, Karen, Joey, Cam, and Vasily, and we all had a really good time. We split up into two groups. It was me and the rest of the girls with Matt, and then all the boys went with Jesse on the other boat, and it was about an hour and a half ride out there to where we were going fishing. And then we stayed out there for an hour to fish, and I caught 2 fish. Mine were pretty big. They took a while and they were really heavy. I had to have someone help me reel them up. And then we rode the hour and a half back in, which was pretty cool because we saw the guys cut up the fish and stuff. While we were riding back in, they were filleting it up for us. And they were all really nice and helpful, and I had a really good time.
Those who didn't go halibut fishing had the opportunity to take a shower and shop on the spit. So we took rotations taking showers, but that wasn't even the main point of the day. Everyone was so excited to shop on Homer Spit. We all have been saving our money, and it was a great time.
One of the places that we went to on the spit was the Two Sisters Bakery, where we bought various goods like the popular AGLP chocolate bread, and they could get brownies or lemon bars, which I personally had, and it was very good. And then we drove down to the spit and kind of explored the shops there.
I also went to the bakery and I got a coffee with a cupcake, and the rest of our van also got sweets paid by our driver, which is, I would have to say thank you to Steve. And then we headed out to the spit to go shopping, because basically this was our biggest chance to shop for souvenirs for our friends and family back home.
On the spit, a whole bunch of different people went and got food from various restaurants, and they got fish and chips or a burger or a hot dog. And then after that, they went and shopped in all the different shops. And I know I got a couple of really cool knives. Did you get anything, Skylar?
I did not personally get anything. I just had a really fun time wandering around the Spit. I did get a couple of gifts back home for my family, but those I will keep secret. How about you, Liam?
I bought a couple of souvenir gifts. For example, I bought a very expensive knife made out of caribou antler, and then I also bought some gifts for my family and such.
On the Homer Spit, some of us stopped at the Salty Dog Saloon and got some traditional sweatshirts and t-shirts and whatnot. I personally got a crew neck sweatshirt that said Salty Dog on it, and I'm really excited to wear it back home.
I also got a Salty Dog crew neck, and it's purple. And we also went to the Better Sweater, which a lot of girls I know went to, not so much boys. But lots of people got bags, which is also traditional, and mittens, scarves, and other things like that.
So during our time on the Spit and taking showers, we also went to an ocean museum, which was surprisingly free, but it was just amazing. There was so much detail all over the museum, like the walls had seashells, and there were paintings and murals everywhere, and then you learned a lot about the fishermen of Alaska and some of the animals, and it was just a really great museum, and I think we all enjoyed that as well.
After our time on the Spit and taking showers and such, we went back to the campground and we experimented with Matt Crapo's recipe of sloppy joes for dinner, which was a very delicious, nice kind of cowboy, country style dinner.
Sounds like we all enjoyed the sloppy joes. And then after dinner, we got a chance to meet up with Conrad Carmen and their daughter Erin again, which was really great because they're such great people, and we went on a wildflower walk.
During the walk, we just walked around through fields and all that, and Conrad gave us a tour, and he also gave us the names and the explanation behind the flowers, and that they were beautiful.
So during the walk, Conrad was explaining which flowers were edible and which were not. It was really marvelous just to see how much he knew about the flowers. Some were like really bad to eat. Some would, if you got a liquid on you, it would burn up in the sun and would blister you. And then the smells of the flowers he could name without even just looking at the flowers. How about you, Liam?
I personally ate a bunch of the flowers there. Like they had yarrow, they had some purple flowers that were rather tasty, a little bit tasteless, but they were eaten like celery.
After the wildflower walk, we headed back to camp and went to sleep, and then we woke up today, July 2nd, and we woke up and packed up all our things, and everyone was sad to leave Homer and Seaside Farm. It was just, we all had such a great time at our stay at Homer. Everyone's happy there, and there's so much to do, and it was just a great time. But today we packed up our gear and had some cereal for breakfast, and then we started our about 6-hour journey to Palmer. And it was the last big drive with our van. So we all just enjoyed the company of our van mates for the last time, and it was nice to play games and take pictures and just share memories with the people in our van. And tonight we're having the freshly caught halibut for dinner, which we're all really excited for. Woo!
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to sleep, and we're excited to explore Hatcher's Pass tomorrow.
This is our 2013 podcasting committee.
Signing off.